We've added 3 more wickets. Okay, a wicket is basically it's a barrier, right? Like the hurdles, but a real hurdle is a hurdler. Hurdlers, track hurdlers jump, right? So these are really barriers. So now you're going 1 foot in each. Now they actually start to get further apart as you go. So start back and notice that you got 1 foot in each, and from that first one, it's like only like barely not even a yard apart. So you're gonna go pop, 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 right? Well, let me say that again. That's incorrect. Actually, the rate at which you're hitting the ground is going to be the same. The distance that you're going to cover with each step is going to change. Now, your stride length is basically going to be the same. I want you in the future when you do these, after you get going, the length of from 1 foot to the other is that's the length. The distance is the distance between this spot where you're going to hit the ground once you leave this spot. So from here to here, that's your stride distance. Stride length is your length. How much ground we cover, that's the distance. Sometimes you have a short guy cover a long distance. Sometimes tall guys don't cover very far distances. Get a guy that has good sized legs like yours who can cover the right amount of distance with each touch. It can optimize the game. You see what we're doing now? All right, let's go. So you got 1/10 of a second to hit the ground and to cover the 6 feet. Because when we get out here, it's gonna be pretty far. Let's go. Back up a little. Well, start right there on the first one. Then we'll go fast and faster. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, exactly. You got to cover ground. Let's do it again. Good job. Okay, so now do the same thing. Back up further, which means you're going in, and I need you to come out faster. So you're doing the same thing, just faster. Because you got some distance out here. So you're going to have to sprint. And those up there, okay, here's the thing. Say you need to be moving at 20 miles per hour right here. And you're going to start at 0. As you go through, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 miles per hour, right? So you got to consider that you're trying to get a constant, a smooth, progressive flow from 0 to 20. You don't want to go from 5 miles per hour to try to go to 10. That's going to throw the whole rhythm off. So everything you're trying to do is trying to get each step. And look, just imagine you had 20 steps. 1 mile per hour every 20 steps, you see? But the distance you're traveling is the same. But you're doing this. Ain't nothing changed in my game. You might change angles, right? But once you learn, you start rounding those bases, you're going to run like a mechanical machine because you just know. Here we go. Now come in faster this time. Same thing faster. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's go. Good. Now I'm going to count that out faster. Just now I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see that slightly faster? Right. Camera. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm basically setting the rhythm because like a music teacher, right? If I wanted to be the maestro or whatever, which essentially is what I'm doing, I'm setting the tempo because, wait, you do this. I forget to tell you, you're totally covering up the mic. They're not going to hear that. If you've been doing that the whole time, they're not going to hear what I'm been saying. So anyway, so the point is, I'm glad I caught that.
I haven't been doing it.
Okay, thank you. All right, so anyway, the point is, just go in. You get the point. All right, let's go. Because he's waiting. All right, faster and faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good. All right, good. Now you see how my 10 was I hit 10 right before you did? All right, let's try it again. All right, so the reality of things is he's probably never going to hit 10 right before me because I'm not going to let him. So the deal is I'll let him in on the trick in a second, but I'm using this to keep speeding him up. It's just going to stay slightly behind. All right, here we go. Unless he catches me off guard. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that was closer. You see? I said 10 pop and it hit. Let's do one more. Good job. All right, so on this one, I'll time it to actually hit at exactly the same time. All right, here we go. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done. Okay, that's what I do all the time. All right, fantastic. All right, you feel faster? And now the real deal is it's definitely effective. I mean, no doubt that the rhythm counting and the whole mind game is definitely effective. All right, so now we're gonna stretch it out. Take a breathe. You got water, man?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead and get a water break. we're gonna add another section of 3.